watch me.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions! Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan!
Well, Liv Morgan's got to be happy. Her boyfriend Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship earlier on tonight. Now Liv defends the tag team titles. I don't know if you guys saw the Countdown show earlier today. Courtney Kelly in a very interesting interview with these two. Liv got very defensive when Courtney started bringing up the attack on Bayley yesterday. Liv said we had nothing to do with it, but nobody was accusing them of anything.
Well, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have some prior history with false accusations being thrown their way after the whole Jade Cargill attack, so I'm sure there's an element of PTSD floating around their minds at the moment.
Yeah, certainly probably get a little defensive if people think that they're doing things they're not doing. What they are doing is championship title reigns more than anybody else in the history.
Yeah, three-time tag champs, that's a record.
They call themselves the greatest women's tag team of all time, and there's stats that back that up. The Judgment Days World Tag Team Champs are taking in the serenade of the love of Las Vegas.
Never a truer word said, Pat. You've got me there.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yeah, we don't do it there. We've learned. I didn't hear you wooing, Wade. Have some respect for our Intercontinental Champion.
Introducing the challengers. First, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
To be clear, Pat, I respect Lyra Valkyria in singles competition. However, she's heading down to the ring now with whoever a partner may end up being. It's going to be a hastily thrown together tag team against the tag champs, three-time tag champion dominant.
Lyra and Bayley were a hastily thrown together tag team, and they went on to win a gauntlet match to qualify for this tonight.
You got me there. Lightning did indeed strike a couple of weeks ago when that team ran the gauntlet. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Enjoy it while it lasted, Lyra. You'll be back to singles competition before you know it.
Lyra is a prodigy. I think you put anybody with her, they have a great chance to win anything.
So who will it be?
My girl, who did you get? Who did you get?
How do you feel now, Wade?
And her tag team partner from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
I got goosebumps.
The man has come back around to Las Vegas, Nevada.
And Liv Morgan has got to be beside herself. The last time we saw Becky Lynch was almost a year ago when Liv Morgan beat her inside a steel cage. Liv Morgan's been telling the world for the last year that she retired Becky Lynch.
60,000 plus jaws just hit the ground because the man is back.
Lyra Valkyria with her fellow countrywoman Becky Lynch to team tonight. And Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez,
Oh, a little scared.
they're gonna have to game
little
plan
scared.
pretty quick. What happened, ladies?
Scared.
What happened, ladies?
Well, stop mouthing off at the tag team champions, because technically this is highly unfair. They've had no time to prepare for this opponent, and technically, in my opinion, this match should be struck off the card.
Becky Lynch just asked the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day can hear this crowd 100% on Becky Lynch's side.
Liv, are you scared?
Raquel, you a little
Are you
nervous?
scared? Are you scared?
Uh-oh, you're scared.
You're
You're
scared.
scared. You're scared.
Couple of
You're
biased
scared.
commentators to my
Scared.
left, right here. Behave yourselves and act like professionals. Allow these athletes to get into game mode.
I simply asked her a question, Wade. Nothing
You asked
biased
her
about
16
that.
times in a row, and it wasn't asking, it was taunting.
So this is interesting. Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years. Lyra Valkyria really, she got herself on the map when she knocked off Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, the reason Lyra Valkyria got into the industry in the first place is because of her admiration for Becky Lynch, a fellow Dubliner who has become over time something of a mentor. But allow me to bring everyone back down to earth after all the excitement of the past couple of minutes. Becky Lynch has not competed in the last 12 months. How rusty is she going to be in this hastily thrown together tag team?
There he is, Mr. Buzzkill, Wade Barrett. As
Mr. Realist.
Liv Morgan looks to start things off against Becky Lynch. Again, I mentioned the history between these two. Liv took the title from Becky Lynch back in May of last year thanks to Dirty Dom, and now the tag will be made to the powerhouse, Raquel Rodriguez. And Becky with the right hand. Becky Lynch, who's been a tremendous performer at WrestleMania. Remember, she was one of 3 women to become the first woman in history to main event WrestleMania back at WrestleMania 35. And now Becky quickly trying to choke out Raquel Rodriguez to start this matchup.
A lot of people have talked about everything that Becky's been doing since her last match.
Tag.
How about training and getting better?
And here's Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, who is now legal.
2 Irish ladies beating up Raquel Rodriguez right now.
Lyra beat Raquel with the title on the line a few weeks ago. Lyra's been a great champion as she delivers the step-up enziguri.
Just did a cartwheel off of Raquel's.
Nice deep arm drag, and this is the WrestleMania debut of Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, what a nice entrance into the match that was. No signs of nerves whatsoever for this youngster.
And Lyra now with a big kick dropping Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, just having Becky Lynch by your side must be a massive confidence boost after that initial loss of Bayley.
I'll tell you, Wade, after watching Lyra since her debut at Monday Night Raw, she has the confidence through and through.
Valkyria has to kick Morgan on the apron.
Lyra's unbelievable.
Oh, yes.
Raquel cover.
Alley oop to the boot.
And this referee, Jason Ayers, a little too slow on that count for my liking, allowing himself to be distracted by Becky Lynch, and that cost Raquel and Liv.
That was great tag team wrestling there by Becky Lynch, distracting the ref so he couldn't get the 3 count. But Liv Morgan tossing Lyra right into the boot.
And here comes the tag to Morgan. Liv, of course, a 2-time women's champion, crown jewel champion as well. 3 times the tag champ and a Money in the Bank winner. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. We mentioned the 3 tag team title reigns with Morgan. She also held a tag team title with Aaliyah, and that makes her a 4-time tag team champ.
An absolute tag specialist, no matter who the partner is. But I'll tell you this right now, 2025 has been the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour, in large part because of that presence of the powerhouse Rodriguez.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez will do anything for Liv Morgan.
Tag team champions now have isolated and beginning to dominate the Intercontinental Champion.
And this is what happens when a real tag team in Liv and Raquel goes up against a hastily thrown together tag team with no chemistry, no cohesion, just a little bit of friendship.
Much like Dominic did earlier, Liv this time actually connected with the three amigos.
It could be a glorious evening in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and now Becky Lynch completely losing the plot.
And our tag team champs are taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan got Lyra isolated.
The rush of blood to the head to Becky Lynch, who has been out of action for a significant amount of time and is now getting frustrated as the minutes go on.
Power of Rodriguez, cover to retain, kick out by Lyra.
Well, feathers exploding all over the ring on that impact there, and Lyra Valkyria is in big trouble.
It's a duck hunt out here. Birds everywhere. Big boot from Liv Morgan. Raquel's got the power. Liv's got the ruthlessness. That's why they're three-time tag team champs.
Lyra Valkyria needs the durability here. She has to try and ride out this storm and try to get over to the fresh Becky Lynch.
This is classic tag team wrestling here, isolating the opponent, frequent tags in and out.
That's exactly why they have consistently won tag gold, held on to tag gold, but that maneuverability of Valkyria may be the opportunity. No, there's no tag there to Liv Morgan, risking a disqualification. Oh, God.
Kick right to the ear by Valkyria.
Lyra needs a tag bad.
What time in there from Liv Morgan.
Just an absolute menace out here, Liv Morgan is.
She just made Becky angry is all she did. And Becky Lynch now in pursuit of Morgan.
Liv runs her right into
Raquel with a boot to Becky.
Classic cat and mouse right there.
Well, the officials lost complete control of this. Now looking to settle things down again.
The officials lost control, but more importantly than that, Valkyria has lost all control.
There's a big slam by Rodriguez to retain yet again, and Lyra kicks out.
Liv Morgan grabbed the titles, thought it was over. How could you not?
What a commanding performance it has been from Raquel Rodriguez. It's hard to step out the spotlight or into the spotlight when you're next to Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez, this is a major coming out party.
Lyra, great move, hanging on to the ropes, trying to battle back now. Elbow by Valkyria, but a great Intercontinental Champion. Oh, posted, shoulder first for Raquel. Tag made, here comes the man. And Becky gets some revenge here on Liv Morgan. Been almost a year, Lynch has been waiting for this.
Absolutely, the WWE Universe has been waiting as well.
Step up, and Zagiri caught her on the shoulder.
Didn't catch it clean, but adds another right to the face.
And one to the other side to Liv Morgan. Becky looks in tremendous shape, Wade.
Yeah, no signs of ring rust whatsoever. Unmatched finesse from the man Becky Lynch going skyward.
And Becky down goes Rodriguez.
Rolls through her.
Liv Morgan. The Becksploder.
What a night it was for hubby Seth freaking Rollins last night.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Got victory in the main event, Cole.
And
how
Becky,
would you put it?
Baseball slide takes Morgan out.
Becky Lynch is in mid-season form.
Potentially acquiring gold imminently.
Becky now takes out Morgan.
Big right on the outside. Liv Morgan
back into the ring.
getting ragdolled around by the man.
Liv Morgan just scrambling, and everything she's trying is
failing. And out into the disarmer. Looking for the disarmer now. Morgan, though, able to turn it around. Didn't quite get it. Now she's going to get the disarmer. Armbar to the disarmer. Becky's got it locked in. Becky's got it locked in. Is Morgan going to tap out to the disarmer? And a boot right to the face.
Well, answering the prayers of Liv Morgan. Raquel Rodriguez saving the gold for her team. Not only that, getting back in full control.
Raquel got out of control, sent over the top rope. Morgan looking to capitalize.
Smart by Lynch there, using their momentum.
Looking for oblivion! Good night, Becky. Covered by Morgan. Valkyria breaks it up.
Just enough left in the tank of the Intercontinental champ to keep this one alive.
I have no idea where Lyra came from. Perfect timing for her and Becky Lynch.
Able to hang on, deliver the kick. Went for Oblivion again. Lyra Valkyria caught by Rodriguez. Oh, Raquel taken out with an DDT.
Tornado DDT on the outside.
Morgan drops Lyra Valkyria. Becky back on her feet. She's got Morgan. There it is, the manhandle slam. Becky and Lyra win the gold.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, and Becky Lynch.
Welcome back, Becky Lynch. And remember, back at WrestleMania 35, when Becky won, she became Becky 2 belts. Guess what? Lyra 2 belts here tonight at WrestleMania.
Well, this industry changes in the blink of an eye. One Oblivion there should have been a successful defense for Liv and Raquel, but Lyra Valkyria had other ideas.
Tornado DDT on the outside to Raquel Rodriguez.
And then Becky with her patented manhandle slam. Welcome back, Becky Lynch. She wins her 2nd Tag Team Championship. And once again, Pat, we can start calling Lyra 2 belts over on Monday Night Raw.
Well deserved, well earned. The mentor leads the way as Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are tag team champs.